To prepare the pleater for pleating fabric, it is necessary to fit the pleater with the required number of needles to be used for the particular project. This may require either removing or adding needles. It is convenient to lift the front edge of the pleater and place it on a book in order to prevent the needles falling out once the roller is removed. To remove the roller, one needs to remove the removable pins at each end of the rod and then roll the removable rod out of the machine and place it to one side. In order to remove the needles, or in order to replace them, one needs to lift the needles out of the pleater. These needles are fragile and must be handled with care. In order to replace needles that are damaged or blunt, or just to add additional needles for a particular project, it is very important that they are correctly placed in the pleater machine. The needle points must face downwards, and the needle point is placed over the lower back roller. The needle must be placed with care in the groove and positioned over the lower back roller with the dip between the two rollers. The roller is then replaced, ensuring that the half-space grooves on the roller match those on the pleater itself. The removable roller is then gently rolled back into the machine, and the removable pins are used to relocate the rod in position. The pins are placed back into the machine and pressed in to secure the rod in the correct position. Once the needles are ready for threading, it is necessary to prepare the thread that will be used as the gathering thread. Ordinary sewing thread may be used. It is a good idea to use orange, as it is visible on both dark and light colored fabric. One measures the thread by allowing double the length of the finished gathered project. Thus, for a piece of fabric that is 115 centimeters wide, one would use approximately 1 meter or 100 centimeters of gathering thread. This thread is then cut, and a piece of thread is measured for each of the needles to be threaded. Having cut the required length, it is now threaded through the needle. One places the needle threader through the eye of the needle, and then the thread through the needle threader. The needle threader is then drawn back through the eye of the needle, drawing the thread through the eye. Once all the needles have been threaded, it is necessary to knot the tails to prevent the fabric from coming off the thread. It is most convenient to knot two pairs of threads from adjacent needles. In order to form a secure knot, it is best to form a loop and take the tails of the thread firstly once through and then a second time through the loop before pulling the tails tightly, resulting in a neat and secure knot at the tail end of the threads.